Hello, guys. It's me, Butterfly Spirit 314. I did turn up my sound. Sorry about that. So, hello, guys. It's me, Butterfly Spirit 314. Sorry, I sound like a broken record. So, I want to tell you guys about um, the fact that I think I'm going to be getting married. Um, and I know this might sound a bit odd, but and you guys may be like, well, if you think you're getting married, how can you be surprised about it? Well, here's what happened. So yesterday, I decided that I would go to the place where I go and take my sewing classes at and stuff. It's the place where I've like done my quilting classes and stuff. And it's like where I've taken a couple sewing classes and things like that. So sewing and quilting are different. When I went there, I ended up seeing some fabric, and I went there because my brother wants me to make him a wallet. And he came by yesterday, and I showed him the Cardinals wallet that I had made and stuff, but he was hoping it was a billfold, and it wasn't. And he showed me his wallet and how it was falling apart and everything. And so I kind of put two and two together, because he talked about it a lot that he wants me to make him a billfold. I've never made a billfold before. So I went to the place where I take my sewing and quilting classes at. And when I went there, I was looking around at some fabric and everything. And I saw a couple of pieces of fabric. I didn't find any Cardinals fabric. I mean, I still have some, but I don't know if it's enough to make a billfold that my brother wants me to make. So I found two pieces of fabric and stuff, and I thought they looked super cool. And so I ended up grabbing them, and let me see if I can show you. Um, There you go. So I found these two pieces of fabric. Okay. So this is one piece of fabric that I found that I thought looked like super cool. So this looks like really cool and everything like that. It's kind of hard to come up on the screen, but I thought this was really cool to make like a billfold or like test making a billfold out of. So I'm gonna try to make one out of this, but I do have to follow along with the video in order to learn how to make a billfold and stuff and things. And then I got this Rams fabric here as well. It's a pretty high quality fabric. The Rams they're not in St. Louis anymore, but this is some fabric I found. So I figured that I would get this fabric to practice making a billfold out of as well. I think this wallet is like this fabric is gonna make a cool wallet. So let's get to why I think I'm gonna be getting married. Well, when I was at the checkout, what happened is I also got some. I also got some thread to match um, the fabric. So this thread is going to go with this fabric, and the lady actually helped me pick it out too. One of the ladies at the sewing place helped me pick it out. And then this thread is going to go with this and stuff. I was going to choose like a blue kind of greenish, but the lady was like, no, just go with white. And she's like, well, go with a natural white thread. So here's why I think that I'm going to be getting married. So, I didn't start off thinking that either. So, um, so I was at the checkout and stuff, and I had already bought those two pieces of fabric that I showed you and the thread. So I had already bought them, and the place had closed. So they closed at 4. And I was kind of still looking around and stuff like that, even though they were closed. So they were like counting the money and all that I had made and stuff. And then I turned around and I saw this pillow. And this pillow I thought it was a beautiful pillow. And I thought it was like one of the sewing projects that they were going to teach people how to make. Because sometimes what they do is they have like a like mock project of a project that they're going to have a class on. And so I thought that this was a project pillow. And so I asked them, I said, oh, hey, I was like, and I had a conversation. So I'm going to show you the pillow. So, so this is the pillow that I thought was a mock project that they were going to be having people do a class on. And this little pillow is what kind of leads me to believe that I'm going to be getting married. And the reason is, isn't it? Oh my God, isn't it beautiful? Look at that. It's so pretty. So gorgeous. So, so basically, what happened is I thought this was a like mock project that they were going to have and stuff. So I asked the lady, I said, I had a conversation with another lady in the store that was a customer. And she was like, oh, this is really nice. She's like, oh, it has like sort of like a, kind of a gothic type of theme, the black and white and stuff going on, And I was like, oh yeah, I can see that, And I'm just thinking this is a tiny little, just cute little pillow or something. And I'm like, oh, well, somebody probably made this or whatever, And that's what I'm over here thinking, that somebody made this. And so turns out this pillow comes from Hobby Lobby. So I just looked at the back of the tag for the first time. So after I had the conversation with the lady, then I asked the ladies at the place, I was like, hey, I was like, is this a craft project? She's like, oh no. It's just like, no, it's not. And then she asked another lady, and the lady's like, oh. She's like, oh, this is for sale, Let me get the camera to zoom in. She's like, oh no, this is for sale and stuff. And so the lady tells me, she's like, oh, she's like, oh, she says she's been taking a picture of it. You did a video of it and stuff. And I was like, well, yeah, I did, and stuff. And I literally just thought that this extra fabric at the bottom, like, I really didn't know what this was. This is a small pillow. So, what happened, what ended up happening was like, the lady was like, she's like, oh, well, do you like it? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I can tell you like it because you're making pictures and videos of this. And so, she's like, do you want it? I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. I want it. Sure. Why not? And then she's like, oh, she said, go ahead and take it. Yeah, here, it's a free gift to you. And I'm like, seriously? So I bring this pillow home with my fabric. And this morning, I bring this home, my fabric, unaware of what kind of pillow this is. No idea what kind of pillow this is. And I just thought this fabric at the bottom actually went with it. I'm like, oh, it's a pillow, So, so I bring it home. Last night, I didn't think anything of it. So this morning, I had a dream that I was getting married. And in the dream, I was wearing a wedding dress, and I had on, I had like a little, like I had something like this in my hair, like a little jewel in my hair. My hair was all curly and everything and stuff, really pretty curls, long hair, pretty curls and everything. And I had a dream that I was at my wedding. I had on a white wedding dress. I had a little jewel in my hair like this and stuff. And like, I could not believe that after bringing this home, I had a wedding dream where I was wearing a wedding dress. I was wearing this jewel in my hair. And I was at my own wedding. And I just now figured out this morning that this is a ring pillow. And yesterday, this was given to me by a lady for free. And what I did not know about this extra fabric is I didn't know that on the bottom of here, what I didn't know is that this is a garter. This is a garter. And I have two signs of a future marriage: a ring pillow and a garter. And I was just given this yesterday. And like, I'm not dating anybody, but yet I get these two gifts: a garter and a ring pillow. And I think this is the universe's sign telling me that I'm going to be getting married. I don't know when, but to get a gift, like the universe giving me this and this for free, this is a sign to me that I'm going to be getting married. I don't know who to, but I mean, and this pillow, I looked this up. This pillow is worth like $18. And then this garter, I don't even know how much this doggone garter is. But I guess I'm going to be having a black and white wedding. And I guess a wedding is going to be coming up. And I just saw the 11/11. So I guess I'm going to be getting married. And I guess it's going to be happening. So I don't know, but hey, getting the ring pillow, right? The ring bearer pillow, plus getting a garter. And the garter actually fits me, by the way. The garter actually fits me. I actually tried it on, and the garter actually fits. So, hey, draw your own conclusion, but I think marriage is on the horizon for me. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I think I'm going to be getting married. So what I'm going to do is put this up and preserve it, because I have a feeling that I'm supposed to preserve this. But that's what I'm going to be doing. And I had a wedding dream too. Oh my gosh. I think a marriage proposal is coming for me, and I don't know when, I don't know why, but I think I'm going to be getting married. Thanks for watching, guys.